Welcome back to another recap of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 1. This was episode number 5 we just got through watching. Okay, first of all, surprise guest, Tulip from Preacher.
Y'all should have said that was a cameo.
That was a surprise. Maybe y'all forgot about it though, because the season's it's like season 3 now. Y'all probably forgot. But that was a surprise for us.
To me, that was my favorite part. I think that's what held my attention for the entire episode, was that it was Tulip. Because, like, everything that she did, I was just like, I love her so much.
She was so snooty and evil up in that thing.
Yeah, she was great. So, like, ultimately, that was my favorite part of the entire episode, was that we had that to, like, compare to.
Yes.
But, going back to the details,
Sky got found out. We know that.
Again!
With her boyfriend.
Like, you're supposed to be not doing the drama. Like, you're supposed to be on a team.
Yeah,
and now you're, like, proving yourself wrong again.
Yeah, like, but we knew from the first one that she was still working for the Rising Tide. And now that it's been exposed with her and her boyfriend, we know she was in love with somebody. And now she finally told us why she kept working for the Rising Tide. Because the little chip in there is because S.H.I.E.L.D. knows or did something to her parents.
She has a secret. She has a secret
she wants to find out what happened to her parents. And I think
like, ultimately though, like, you could see at the end she didn't agree with her boyfriend, which is great.
Well,
like,
because he did some shady shit with $1 million.
So, like, she has a secret that has to be uncovered.
Yes, and now who are her parents and why is S.H.I.E.L.D. covering it up, man? It's okay. It's a lot of plot holes in there. We still need to know what's up with Coulson too. On that. Then at the end of that show, we see Tulip go to the prison to talk to somebody to say, hey, the doctor from the first episode killed it, and the dude in the prison was like, finally. So it's like, okay, well, I guess they didn't fucking need her ass.
Oh, God. How on point is RJ with this right now?
I guess they didn't need her ass right there, right? So then the guy in the prison is like, well, okay, what you came to see me for? Obviously, he's some big person that's locked up in jail right now. And Tulip is like, I need you to talk to the clairvoyant.
Okay, which is perfect.
Is the clairvoyant in jail, I guess?
No, the clairvoyant's not in jail. But I'm like, they just talked about how they didn't believe in, like, that type of shit. Yeah. So, like, now there's going to be somebody that can do
actually
that type of shit.
Yeah,
I love that.
It's crazy right now. So it seems like every episode they open it up more and more cans of worms.
What I totally appreciate every episode is the uncovering. I feel like the entire first season is like getting the details of each character.
Establishing everything, the whole like world or whatever and shit.
Or like the characters. Because we spend so much time
you got all the character development when you got 22 episodes.
Yeah.
So yeah, you got time to develop
we're getting
some
like
characters.
little hints every episode. It feels like me personally, I feel like season 1 so far. Yeah. Every episode we just like, hey, we're gonna give you little schmidlings of another character. Yeah. That's all we're doing. And then we're gonna throw in a little bit of adventure.
As a side thing.
Yeah.
Because
as a side piece.
Yeah. And then at the end of the day, who is the major bad guy behind all of these things that's been going on? Go ahead and tell them what you think the major. It could be Hydra. More than likely in this world, Hydra is the big baddie. So it could end up being somebody else, but I guess we'll find that out in episode 37. So we'll see.
But episode 5, we're wrapping it up.
Yeah, that was episode number 5. There's a short recap on there. So yeah,
like this is what we do.
We'll be back for episode 6 and 7 in this recap show. Until next time, people. Peace. Welcome back to another Real Talk reaction. This one is another recap for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 1, episodes 6 and 7.
Yes.
Now, unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to watch these 2, but J Rabbit was holding it down, watching it, taking notes, about to break it down to me and to you guys who probably already seen it or have not seen it.
And make sure you comment if I forget anything, but
exactly.
I tried my best.
Like we said, we're trying to hurry up and catch up with you guys, hopefully to get to the new season.
And his work schedule is so crazy this week that we figured this would be a good way to just still get through it and get something posted. Yeah, and still learn as I go or what's going on. Yes. All right, let's get it. What you got? Okay, so episode 6 was such a freaking great episode. Like, I loved it so much. It was so cute between Fitz. It was definitely a Fitz and Simmons kind of show for the most part. But it was really interesting because they really focused on a group of firefighters that were on site during the New York stuff. So
Avengers 1.
They got sent out there to help with all the stuff that was going on.
Okay, that's with Loki.
Right. So while there, they ended up taking a helmet, an alien helmet, back.
Did it look like Loki's helmet?
I think it was. I don't know.
Did it have horns on them?
No, it was broken.
Okay.
I don't know whose helmet it was, but anyways, they took it back home as a souvenir. A week ago, they took it out of their case they had because they noticed it looked like it was getting dirty. Ended up cleaning it, and then one of them died. One of them died. Yeah. What it ends up being is that one of them they all contracted an alien virus. Okay. And the way that it kills you is it's all about electricity, and you basically just electrify from the inside out. So you die. Okay.
If you touch it?
Yeah, because the stuff is all in them. The infection's all in them because there was an infection on them.
Oh, and then it just fizzle and blow you up?
After a couple days or something.
Okay.
So they came down there, figured that out. One of my favorite parts of this episode is they actually said Captain America's name.
Oh, they actually said it?
They said it was great. I so geeked up. If we had reacted on here, I was so geeked. I think they said another name too, but Coulson even said Iron Man as well. So they had two name drops.
So that just crushed everything I said before.
Except they're not saying it.
But they still ain't said Hulk though.
No, they haven't said Hulk yet. Okay, so one great scene was when Coulson was talking to one of the firefighters because they know that he's going to die. They don't have a cure. There's no way they're going to cure him fast enough for him not to die. So he takes it upon himself to sit down and talk to the guy, try to give him some relief, look, there's nothing you have to be scared of. I've died before, and the place I went to was beautiful when I was dead. And he's I know they tell me, the best part was I know they told me that I died for 8 seconds, but I know it was longer than that. Okay. So I was he doesn't know, but he knows there's something up.
Okay,
something.
So he felt that then.
Yeah, so that was already great.
Yeah, we're going to have to figure that out.
Yeah, so another great thing about this episode then, I thought this was about to be the end of it, but there was a whole nother part of this episode then, because Simmons ends up getting sick. So she ends up contracting the alien virus, has to figure it out, solve it before she herself dies.
Oh, so that's the climax drama right there.
That was, and
she about to die.
And the interactions between Fitz and Simmons was the cutest shit ever. I had the feels the entire time. I even teared up.
They gave him some more oomph.
Oh my god, their relationship was amazing. You could see they just really care for each other. They were besties, they're best friends, but
so they're making us care about them.
Oh my goodness, it was so good. And the way the episode ended. They thought they had figured it out, and she was going to be good, but then the mouse that they were experimenting on ended up dying again, so she sacrifices herself. She knocks out Fitz, jumps off the plane to so she doesn't take down the plane with her. Right as she's about to jump out, Fitz wakes up and realizes the mouse did wake back up, so it did work. So they have to go and dive after her and save her off the plane. It was so much action. It was an amazing episode.
Okay.
Yeah, so
damn.
The other big thing was Coulson's definitely suspicious. He went and got a bunch of blood work and stuff done on him this episode. Okay. Because he was just saying it was because somebody ordered it, but ultimately he reveals that he did it himself. He did it, so you didn't see anything happen that make him start thinking or maybe he just been. I think it's just been brewing.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, so all of his blood work was perfect. He ends up having this conversation with May at the end of the episode, just basically pointing out that he knows there's something different about himself, even if it doesn't show on these tests, and they have a good little conversation about it. And I think May kind of alluded to the fact that she may have died at some point as well, because she was you remember how long it took me to get over it? But I don't know if she actually died or if it was a situation, but she's got some shit that's happened.
Because if that's the case, then they just let people die and just bring them back and shit.
Bring back everybody back to life.
Where is technology? We ain't heard of this yet, so. Okay.
Yeah, so
she probably didn't. She probably just had something traumatic happen.
But she was you're definitely different. You can't die and not be a different person. But ultimately, I think that what it was showing was that Coulson's definitely suspicious. He's taking action now to look into himself, with the test or whatever. But so far, he hasn't uncovered anything. It's just all suspicion in his head. Okay. So that was episode 6.
Damn.
It was very good. Okay. It was a great episode. Okay. So episode 7. this was more focused on Fitz now and Ward. They end up getting told to go do a mission themselves. They go on the mission. Sky's really suspicious because, again, you know, they have the different ratings, who can have access to what, and she's basically cut out to know what exactly is going on with the mission. Along with Simmons, they don't really know what's happening and what the point of the mission is. So, of course, Sky decides that she will hack the system to figure out what it is. So she does. While hacking,
keeping shit from her.
Yeah, she can't handle it. She cannot handle being in the dark. But while she's doing that, she ends up coming across redacted files and finds a file about her that she's been looking for, but she doesn't have time to actually look at it because she saw it. Yeah, she's seen it. So then she does find the mission statement about what's going on with Ward and Fitz, and uncovers the fact that they don't have a retraction plan, you know, to pull them back out. They don't have a plan to save them. Like, basically, they're gonna die. Their mission is like
extraction plan.
Yes. So she confronts Coulson about it. They obviously go and save their friends. But that's pretty much what the episode was about. But again, another part that was really interesting is that Coulson then, when they're all back safe, approaches Sky and was like, hey, I did listen to you. I went and pulled the file for you about what was redacted, and I did get some information for you. Told Sky that she was actually dropped off at an adoption agency by a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent. They don't, but they don't know why. They don't know the details about it, right? So then,
she was dropped off by a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent,
and she's super grateful. She gives him this big hug. It's very emotional. Like she's like,
20 years ago.
She's like, thank you so much, and he tells her that he's gonna keep digging and get some more information. So, but then he walks out of the room and sits and walks into another room where May's reading through some papers, and he's like, have you read through the papers yet? And she's like, yeah. What did you tell her? And he's like, I told her the truth, that somebody from S.H.I.E.L.D. dropped her off at the adoption place. And she was like, May's like, but did you tell her why? And she's like, so yeah. He's like, well, some secrets are left to be secrets. I'm like, fuck, more fucking secrets. And then, like, it was really good because, like, when she goes to set the paper down, you see just briefly, it looks like a dead body, like somebody died. Like, it looks like...
That's in her file?
Yeah, that's in her file. So I'm thinking that it was a S.H.I.E.L.D. mission that went wrong, and they accidentally killed her parents, and the S.H.I.E.L.D. agent had to drop her off at adoption. That's what I feel like. Like, I feel like it has to be something like that, because why would a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent drop Sky off randomly at adoption place unless her parents were killed by S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Or unless, or unless the remaining parent of her dropped her off at S.H.I.E.L.D. while he or she went to go avenge the other husband or wife, or like some crazy shit like that. Okay, so Sky definitely has a backstory.
There's a conspiracy there, and they're definitely trying to keep her out of it. But then he's like, he does say to May, will you help me figure out exactly what happened? So they obviously can't even tell from what that file was what all the details are, and May's like, I can try. So
May don't even know.
Yeah, they don't even know like exactly what went down. But then... end credits scene, you know, they're good for it.
Just after the show.
Coulson goes into his office. He's getting on the phone call, and I thought he was calling to get information about the file, to get some more additional information, but no. He calls, he was like, yeah, I'm trying to get some information. He gives him the file number about a death recovery in Tahiti.
That's
him. So he's calling about himself.
Yeah, that's him.
So then they were like, sir, it doesn't look like you have clearance. And he's like, no, I'm level 8. He's like, yeah, but it says specifically Fury does not give clearance. So like, he totally knows there's legitimately something that fucking happened. And now he knows he's getting blocked. So like, what it is, I don't know.
So we still ain't gonna find out. Damn, Fury got that bitch on.
But Coulson's totally onto it. He knows there's something happening because 2 episodes in a row he's been trying to uncover shit. Like, he did the easiest way by doing his blood work. Sees that it's all fine and dandy, but he still has suspicitions. So then
he's not a robot. He's not a drone.
Like
we thought, but okay.
He could be a clone.
He could be a clone though.
He could still be a clone.
They imported some memories into his thing. Damn. Okay. That was episode 6 and 7.
Those were 6 and 7.
Very good breakdown.
Thank you.
Very good breakdown. Okay, I am informed now and caught up.
Yes.
Okay. Wow. Well, we moving along, and like you guys said, we're trying to work our way to episode 13 to try to get there and see what the jump off is.
So you guys can see us react again.
Yep. So thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk reaction recap for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 1, episodes 6 and 7.
5, 6, and 7 will all be on this one. Yeah.
Because the other one got the other one. Yeah. Until next time, people. Peace.
Hey y'all, this is J Rabbit and RJ again with Real Talk Reactions. Just want to remind you guys, if you like our content and want to see more, be sure to like and subscribe. Until next time, y'all.